What up, all? Happy 2025. It's my first video of the year. It's going to be a good one. So I'm going to show you all how to connect a voice chat session all the way up to a text chat session. I'm going to use Vapi for the phone call. I'm going to use Make to automate the data coming from Vapi. I'm going to put it into GoHighLevel, which is a CRM, and then I'm going to continue my voice chat as a text chat on my phone with Closebot. Ready? Here we go. So, first part of this is the Vapi, which is this. So this is not a Vapi tutorial. I'll do another one later. But I'm going to give this is a med spa, and it's relatively simple. What it does is it is for an after-hours receptionist. It acts as an after-hours receptionist, and it will send scheduling links, and will take messages, and will provide any information regarding the med spa, the medications, all the different services they offer. It's very robust. I'm going to give it a call.
Hello, thank you for calling Lifeline Med Spa. My name is Ava. How may I help you?
Hi, Ava. How you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. How can I assist you today?
Yeah, I need to schedule an appointment.
I'd be happy to help you schedule an appointment. May I have your name, please?
Yeah, my name is Steve Smith.
Thank you, Steve. I've sent you a text message with the scheduling link, Steve. Could you please check to see if you received it?
I got it.
Great, Steve. Is there anything else you need?
No. Actually, if I take Ozempic, will I feel okay?
Yes, when taking semaglutide, Ozempic, most people feel fine, but like any medication, it's important to understand there may be side effects. During your consultation,
Okay, Ava,
a licensed medical
thank you.
professional will thoroughly
Ava,
discuss potential side effects and safety
Ava,
measures
I'm
to
done.
ensure it's
Thank
the
you
right
very
fit
much.
for you.
Thank you, Ava.
You're welcome, Steve. If you have any other questions or need further assistance, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.
Thanks, bye. Awesome. So it worked. What just happened and how do we do it? I called, well, I did tested this on my computer so you could hear it, but I called this this agent has a phone number, which I called, right? And when it says I'm going to send you a text, it actually does send the text with a scheduling link, and it knows my first name. If I say, what are your hours by text, it's going to respond using Closebot. Okay, so we went from Vapi all the way into Closebot. So now while this is waiting for a second, let's go back to here. I called Vapi. It did some special automations, wound up in GoHighLevel, and then you could chat with it with Closebot. Look here, I asked for what the hours are, and here's the hours coming from the chatbot. So let's see how I did this, okay? So in Vapi, which is step one, all I'm doing is calling a tool mid-prompt. And this is the tool. And the way that tools work is you have to give it a webhook to tap into, which is what we use Make for, okay? And then you can export variables from the conversation, for instance, name, when it queries the server, okay? And that's all I had to do. I just pasted in a Make URL, which I'll show you, and I made this tool. So in line, this step here, number 3, says if the caller wishes to schedule an appointment, send a text message using Send SMS tool, right? But be sure you know their name. Please wait to verify they got the text before proceeding. If they did not receive the text, use the Send SMS tool one more time. After that, ask if they need anything else. And that's how it works. So what's going on here, really? So in Vapi, after you make the tool, in functions, in advanced, not advanced, in functions, is it functions? Oh yeah, in functions, up here are the tools. I made the Send SMS tool. Make sure that it's checked. I have another one that I'm playing with, but disregard that one. You want to check the tool that you made so it's able to be used in the prompt, okay? And that's it. So once you do that, you need to get it into GoHighLevel, right? We got to get it into GoHighLevel so we can chat with it. How do you do that? This is where the kind of the magic step is. So there's a tool called Make. And what Make is, it's kind of like Zapier, but it's a little bit more powerful, and I'm using it to do one thing. I created a webhook, right? There's this, and this is not a Make tutorial at the moment. The first step is a webhook, which it generates. So here's this hook us2.make.com. you'll see in my tool, there it is. So that's a URL. So I paste that in here. So that's how Vapi can talk to this make scenario, they're called. And then the second step in my scenario is I do what's called an HTTP request. Essentially, I'm hitting another webhook and sending the information that I got, which is phone. I want the phone number and the name. Remember to ask for the name. It knows the phone number because it's on caller ID. I could have asked for it as well, but I didn't. So this step will take these two data elements and send it to this URL. Where did I get this URL, you ask? Well, I'll show you. First of all, I'm back in GoHighLevel. Here's my contact, Steve Smith, with my phone number. So it saves the contact in GoHighLevel. But how does it do that, right? So in GoHighLevel, I have an automation called Send SMS. Well, there's two automations. One is for the chatbot, but I'll go over those in a second. So we're on our make step. So it came in from Vapi into this webhook, right? It goes and then does an outgoing HTTP request to another webhook, which is in GoHighLevel here. So part of the premium account, you get inbound webhooks. It automatically gives you this URL. You got to do some things to make sure that you can see what's in the package being delivered and then do something with it. And what I do with it is I create or update the contact. So if it doesn't exist, it will create a contact. If it does exist, it will update the contact if the information's different. And you'll notice I'm setting name and phone number and full name using the results from the inbound webhook, okay? And the next thing all I do is I send an SMS. GoHighLevel is how it works. It knows what contact it's on. So it's going to send an SMS, and there's the SMS. Here's a custom field in here, so that's how it knows the name, which I set above it. Okay, so that is one half of this. So I've gone from Vapi to make to GoHighLevel. Now I want to get into Closebot so I can continue the conversation. So back in GoHighLevel, I have one more automation. This is my Closebot automation, where all I'm doing is listening for different triggers. This was coming through with SMS. This is your standard Closebot setup. The AI tag is off. This tag is not on there, and then it just sends a webhook to this bot in Closebot, which looks like this, so that this bot can now continue the conversation with the caller, and it already knows the name and phone, so it won't ask it. It's just going to keep basically having a forever conversation with it on this final looping step. So, in a nutshell, that is how you get a voice call into GoHighLevel and then back out into a text chat using Vapi, Make, GoHighLevel, and Closebot. Thank you very much. Be sure to click below on the link to join my free school group. It's awesome. You can reach out to me via DM if you need some contract work done. I'm available for hire for the right price. Thank you very much and have a great day. Bye.